Hey Fandom, it's me, Aaron.
And I'm Tony, the Draw Friend.
And this is a comic show where we talk about our favorite comics every week. These are the comics we love. Last week, we had a lot of fun with that Wonder Woman Superman hookup. I know, people had their say of whether they liked it, disliked it, thought it was crap, thought it was, whatever they thought it was. I love it because of Booster Gold. My favorite, Booster Gold, cockblocker. All right,
He's becoming a professional superhero third wheel.
Yes, he is. His whole point was supposedly, I guess, to make it so they didn't get together, but he screwed that up because all he wanted was fame and fortune.
Of course.
Now he just needs to cockblock Superman, make sure that they break up. So I can't wait for Justice League where he joins specifically to be like, "Yo, what's up, Superman? How's the herpes?" And Wonder Woman's like, "What?"
Keep calling him on dates and be like, "Hey, you want to come over, hang out a bit?"
I don't know. I love Booster Gold. If you don't know what we're talking about, Jeff Johns did that Justice League International Annual where he set this up, and it was freaking awesome.
Choice.
So, yes. This week is all DC, really. We're going to talk about some indies, no Marvel, all DC.
It's DC domination where the
zero
O
week
is a zero. Yes.
0 month, the first week of 0 month. And it's like you could see it as an O for origin because whether it's the actual origin of the character or just a secret story that, is kind of like an origin of this or origin of that, it's... in a way.
It's the beginnings.
So,
if not an origin.
They did not disappoint this week.
Oh, good
Animal Man,
God.
Swamp Thing, my two favorite books is, Jeff Lemire, Scott Snyder, and they were perfect. Yes, it's a pit stop from Rotworld, which we got the preview last month, and it'll start next month, but so what? This was awesome.
Yes. Oh, good God. Love both of these books. The art in both of them was amazing, and the storytelling has been so compelling through all of these Animal Man, Swamp Thing, Rotworld books.
I made him read them. But here's the thing.
I'm back. I'm
in with it now. They both read great in tandem, even though they don't, necessarily cross over these two issues. They both start with a previous avatar of the red or the green, and then go into the origin of these characters. It's perfect. It's a total primer for Rotworld. If you weren't reading them, you can read this and be completely ready to go. And if you were reading them, it's a lot of fun. It's not filler. It's awesome.
It's compelling and relevant.
This is the origin of Baz.
Yes.
Baz, not Boz, Baz.
Baz.
I'm going to call him Baz.
Okay.
He's a new Muslim Green Lantern. It opens quite compellingly with him,
as a wee
years
lad.
ago, 11 years ago, whatever, with 9/11. And it's awesome. And he's not a terrorist. Let me just say this. He's not a terrorist.
He's a car thief.
Yes, he has a gun. We don't know if his gun shoots green magic bullets or whether... I don't know. I know there's been a lot of, weirdness online about, that he's, Muslim, that, they don't want him to pray 5 panels a comic because, there's only 20 pages. But I love Jeff Johns. I know that he does things well, that he can do things with different ethnicities and make it authentic and make it fun. And as long as Jeff Johns is not responsible for the death of Guy Gardner, I will totally back Boz.
I mean, he's a compelling character. I'm looking forward to see what he does with this guy in the future.
He was fun and relevant. I liked it. So, Earth 2-0, it's another story of the originals that were in the first issue that apparently all died.
It's a terrific zero issue.
Yes, it has Terry Sloan, and it delves into his character. He is the big bad of this Earth 2, and, the other Mr. Terrific is in there now, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great issue, and I like the idea of the world's smartest man being a jackass. I mean, he's more like Ozymandias, it was
actually
fun.
a really good parallel.
Well, duh, I'm smart. Action Comics 0.
Another smart guy who's a jackass. Nah.
Okay, so this is the origin of Superman's cape, maybe, perhaps?
It's his first week in Metropolis. And some stuff goes on with there, and we get to learn about the magical properties of Superman's cape. It's amazing. It's a fantastic little story. It's Grant Morrison writing very good stuff. Yes.
Okay, so there's that. Phantom Stranger, Dan DiDio. Yes, I'm not a big Dan DiDio fan by any stretch of the imagination. He did, shepherd in a lot of good years of DC, starting with Identity Crisis and all that. I'll give the man what he deserves, but I'm not necessarily a fan of his writing. And Phantom Stranger, it's coming out of that whole New 52...
The Trinity of Sin.
Yes, from the Free Comic Book Day issue that I know everyone read because it was free. So if you're interested in that, and it is going to be highly relevant for two reasons. One, a co-publisher of DC is writing it. Two, Phantom Stranger is kind of a big deal. Pandora's going to be in it, and origins of new crazy characters in the New 52, new origins of the Spectre and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's going to be highly relevant, and I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to give it a fair shake, but whatever. I kind of like the idea of him being, Judas, but, whatever. And big thing, Detective Comic actually got a writer. Not the artist-writer Tony Daniel, like Greg Horwitz is writing it. And it's cool origins of like Batman Begins of Bruce training and what Alfred was doing while Bruce was away. And how did Alfred protect the manor from all manner of crooks and lawyers and people that wanted to divvy up the Wayne fortune. So that was fun. Going into some indie stuff, Guardians of the Globe.
It's not just DC this week.
Guarding the Globe. This was a book by Robert Kirkman. It's now an ongoing, written by Phil Hester, and I enjoyed it. I got it months ago at San Diego Comic-Con when Kirkman gave me it on a jump drive, and I'm digging it. If you like Invincible, it's in that universe, and it's going to...
And it keeps up the same tone as the Invincible books, the stuff that's written by Kirkman. Hurwitz does a great job of actually continuing that
Phil Hester does stuff where he jumps on a lot of times and can do that, you know, where he's done that plenty of times with plenty of writers, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah,
I'm excited about expanding the
thumbs up from the draw friend.
Right. Going on to Thieves of Thieves with Kirkman, the collection's out.
Yep.
I love this book. You'll love this book if you give it a shot.
Yes, you will.
Great story. It's, you know, it's not a book about stealing things. It's a book about losing things.
Absolutely.
And, you know, you got the first part of the next story arc the same week as Image does when they are on fire, and this freaking rocked and rolled. Hickman's Manhattan Project. This is basically my favorite Hickman book right now. I mean, I love this book. It's Manhattan Projects plural, and it's what if all these scientists were doing all kinds of crazy stuff, not just you know, atom bomb. That was just the cover story. They're doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and it is really fun. And the artist who we met at Heroes Con is just a fun, crazy guy that just wants to kick ass and do amazing, ridiculous, weird stuff. And if you give this book a chance, you will really love it. What do you have to say about that?
What he said.
You wish you could do this art.
I do.
All right.
And I wish I was as entertaining as Nick Batara. Oh my God.
Right. He can do a panel. And finally, Aquaman is out, collected. This is Jeff Johns and Ivan Reis, right in time for the announcement of them being off the book. But
hooray!
This is the first 6 issues, and this put Aquaman back on the map, made him extremely relevant, and I freaking loved it. I'm going to be pimping this book. I can't, you know, they better have a great writer taking over Aquaman, but this gets 100% endorsement by me. Jeff Johns kicked ass with Aquaman, no doubt. And that's about it. Thanks for watching our video, and share it on Facebook as we love you guys doing.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
We got a new drawing this week for the drawing. It's fun
We're going to give away the comics we talked about. So
hooray.
Check that out. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching our video, and if you like it, click subscribe. We want to get more subscribers and do more cool stuff, and if you're on Facebook, share it. It'll be on a comic shop, you know, Facebook site, and just share it, and you can win all the comics we're talking about. We're going to put a picture of all of it up there, and a picture that Tony drew, and it's going to be awesome. So thanks for being part of our crazy little corner of comics. Bye-bye.